You remember those folks that got trapped on that island? There's an island called North Sentinel Island, and it's in the middle of the Indian Ocean. There's only like 39 people on it.
No.
It's where there was a missionary a couple years back. He went to deliver Bibles to them, and they murdered him.
Oh God.
but these people, like, we're talking about like uncontacted people, and I'm saying like they don't have a chance. Like that's them.
Oh yeah. Okay.
There's not enough of them.
Right.
There's only 39 of them. I'm like, to get a society like we need, like we have, you need fucking millions of people, and there's only like 4 or 5 people that figure out everything. And we buy all their shit.
And those are the guys that are going to live if another... I was listening to the Graham Hancock one. Those are the guys that are going to survive if another...
apocalypse happens.
Yeah, something crazy happens.
Yeah, we're not going to make it.
No,
they're not going to miss a beat.
No, yeah.
They're out there with bows and arrows, hunting and fishing and living off the land, and they've been doing that for thousands of years. They're going to be fine.
Yeah, I feel like such a bitch when I think of those guys. Like, I'm so helpless. Like, I can whoop someone's ass, but it like doesn't really mean much when it comes down to it. But
you could do it. You could do exactly what they're doing if you were thrust into that situation. 100%, 100%, dude. You'd be like that dude in Avatar who just adapts and becomes one of the Na'vi. You would just adapt.
Yeah, it's like languages, I guess, too. You just submerge yourself in another country. I was in Mexico recently, and I was like, damn, I could, because my wife's from Oaxaca. Her first language is Spanish, and like, so I've been with her for like 7 years, so I've learned a little bit. So I was trying to speak it there, but I was like, damn, I feel like I could learn it if I was here for like 3 months, if I'd just be speaking it.
Yeah. There's some method that I was reading about that is some like tried and true method for learning language that allows you to be functional in a language in 30 days. See if you can find out what the fuck that is.
Damn.
It might have just been a marketing scheme.
Yeah.
I might have got sucked into
These
it.
fucking stars are tripping me out. I keep seeing them.
Learn a new language in 30 days. Yeah, Pimsleur method.
It is an ad, but that's what
it is an ad. Focuses on conversational skills. Start actually speaking today. I heard that Rosetta is good too, right? The Rosetta app.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. Elena, she's 2. My daughter, she's learning English and Spanish at the same time. So she'll have she's starting to say 2 or 3 word sentences, but some will be in English and Spanish, and it's just a trip to see how their little brains work.
It's supposed to be really good for child's development to be learning languages simultaneously.
Yeah, Danny's mom's our full-time nanny, and she only speaks Spanish. So and she's with her Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then sometimes on the weekends. So she's learning like she's like Spanish could be her primary language at first. So yeah, no, it's fucking interesting.
It's one of the more important things, supposedly, to like keep your mind from atrophying is like learning language. Like learning language is like a really difficult thing. So they say that like there's a few things that you can do to kind of stave off mental deterioration. One of them is like crossword puzzles. Like doing things where your mind, it just makes sense. Like you make your mind work. And what makes your mind work more than learning a language?
Yeah, seriously. I remember when I was, what was it, Duolingo or some shit, one of the apps. I would go every day. Well, maybe not every day, but pretty much every day. I'd go to the coffee shop and before practice, and I'd read. I would go there for an hour. I'd go and like read for half an hour, and then Duolingo for half an hour for a long time. And I got decent at it, but it's just like you lose what you don't use or whatever the fuck that is. And that's so true. Because that was like a while back when I first moved to Arizona and first met Danny. I was like, I'm going to be able to talk to her in her language, and then did it for a while and was like, fuck that.
I got it a lot when I was in high school. I had Spanish, and I got to a point where I could almost have conversations in class. You know, I could have like crude conversations in class. And I remember thinking at the time, oh, this is great. Because now I always know how to talk like a little bit of Spanish. That shit was gone in like 6 months. 6 months after I graduated high school, it was gone.
Yeah, I was.
You want some coffee?
Fuck it, I might take some coffee. Yeah, I was surprised. I was doing pretty good. I think Tim went with me to Mexico. He was impressed. I was trying to have conversations, and the thing is like when I was there, it wasn't like as embarrassing. But like when I tried to do it with Danny or her mom or like, I just feel like a fucking idiot.
Imagine how foreigners feel talking to us. You know, that's why it's so rude to mock them.
Yeah, Danny moved to America when she was 9. Went to just a normal school, and no one spoke English. And she only spoke Spanish, and she was like, just submerged into it, and just slowly had to learn. Like she went to English class, obviously, but it's hard when She said there was one girl in her class that spoke like broken Spanish.
Wow.
Yeah.
Imagine trying to like fit in and learn a new culture while you're learning the language. You have totally different culture, totally different environment, and totally different language.